treated like an OAP at such a fine young age. So him and his mum, they started learning sign. He picked it up so quick this kid didn't take no time. His mum did too, they were both doing fine, communicating in a new language, they were flying. BSL. British Sign is the language that we tell the story in, and I hope that we don't fail to entertain and educate and share this awesome tale.